Hello friends, this is Nifty Analysis for the day 23rd of May 2022. The big question that everyone would be having in their mind is that whether we have completed the bear run from 18,600 and we have completed that and we have started beginning on the upside. Is that the thing that we'll be having in most of the minds right now? On Friday, we had seen a sharp surge back to the weekly highs, almost to the weekly highs of near 16,400. We have tested close to 16,300 on Friday. So everyone will be having in their mind whether the bear run is complete or is there any more legs on the downside that is pending. So I just marked few circles on the chart. You can see it on the screen. Those were the period wherein we had the counter moves against the major trend, and these were the marked areas wherein we had a lot of zigzag moves, and most of them were trapping both the bulls as well as the bears, and we had taken out quite of stop loss if we have been taking uh, vice versa trades. That is like today I'm long, tomorrow I'm short. So these kind of trades have been stopped out during these particular congestion zones. I've just marked all these congestion zones here. So if you were to recollect, last week too was something of that sort, wherein we had huge run on the upside for the first 2 days, then on the downside, then again by end of Friday we had seen upside. So there were a lot of zigzag moves hitting the stop losses here and there. So what exactly is that we are looking out for is, we have been telling last week, the entire last week, that the price action do suggest that it is going to be a very volatile sessions. And second thing is, like, whatever positions that we are going to take either on the long side or as the short side are going to be extremely risky, because we have almost run through the entire pattern. So if you were to look at the pattern, the bear market structure is in place. It has completed the price action, the price levels. The minimum that we were anticipating was 15,800. That has been accomplished, except for the time analysis, wherein we still believe that we still have 2 weeks left, 2 to 3 weeks left on the downside in terms of the time analysis, which is most important element when it comes to understanding whether a bull market or a bear market is complete. So going by this particular structure, what we believe is that look out for this particular level of 16,486. Once we get a close above this particular 16,486 on weekly closing basis, only then we can confirm now whether we have completed on the downside. The reason why we are saying is that had we got another leg on the downside and having tested at least 15,474 or 15,200 or 15,100 mark, then there wouldn't have been any ambiguity on whether to answer whether we have completed downside or not. Now, with this particular incomplete structure in place, it would be very difficult for us to gauge whether this entire structure is qualified to be called as a complete structure or not. In such cases, we need to get the minimum required prices to be tested and closed on the weekly closing basis to confirm that this is complete. And that particular level for this particular structure is 16,486. So that needs to be taken out by the Friday closing in the upcoming week. By this particular structure, just uh, closing out our ears for any kind of sentimental news. If we were to analyze, we believe that the next 2 days, that is on Monday and Tuesday, we can go and test all the way towards 16,484, or we will not be even surprised to go and test 16,600 on the upside, 600 to 650 on the upside on Monday, Tuesday, followed by a relatively sharp downside on the to complete the downside. So still there is a lot of plenty of room for the next wave to be completed on the downside. But then it's very early to say whether we will go down. That is the reason as to why we were saying that this is going to be an extremely uh, very extremely risky sell, right? So this is what my analysis is. Do not care about what is happening in the price action on Monday. Let us see where the prices are closing on Monday, and we will take a judgmental call on Tuesday where this is particularly placed. Very honest, very honest. Till Thursday, I was little skeptical on how this is going to be unfolding. But by Friday closing, as well as the sentimental news that has been triggered on Saturday, it gives me more clarity that there are high possibilities now that we will go and test towards 16,400 once again, 16,500 on the upside. It can even stretch to 16,600, as I said. And there are high possibilities that we will have one more leg downside towards 15,474. So that of 15,200 on the downside. The chances are very, very high with respect to whatever has been seen. But let us not take a blind call on this particular structure. Let us wait for how this is going to unfold, and we will take a judgmental call on this Tuesday or Wednesday as the prices moves. We need to look out for more clarity on how the price structure is unfolding. So let us not take a blind trade at this particular juncture, because we have driven almost the entire structure on the downside. So let us not jump over for the final leg. If at all it is happening, let us not jump and take a take unjudgmental or the unclarified moves trade. Okay, so this is my analysis for this particular day on Nifty. And with regards to the bank Nifty, my analysis still says that it is most important to be watched out for. The level is 34,800 on the upside that we have mentioned on Friday itself. Till 34,800 has not been breached, this structure do qualifies for another wave down to test a minimum of 32,000 on the downside. So let us see how these prices are unfolding both in Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. Then I'll let you know in the group in case if some trade is there. As far as today is concerned, whoever has taken the risky trade on the short side, for them the stop loss still remains the same at 16,300 on the closing basis. Thank you for watching this video. Stay connected in the WhatsApp group. Next 2 weeks are going to be really, really critical for us to gauge where this next move is going to come. In case we are done with the bear market, it is well and good that we have a lot of space on the upside to drive. So next 2 weeks are going to be very important for us to make the next major shift in the market. Thank you for watching this particular video. Stay connected in the WhatsApp group. I'll let you know in case if something is really important. Thank you so much for watching this video.